Hello, people, and welcome to One on One. First of all, there's this quick message I want to deliver. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for viewing my videos, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, now I think I've outdone myself because I have my first ever international guest right here. We have Flourish Jerry. How are you feeling?
Good and excited.
Do you want to tell them where are you from?
Okay, I am Nigerian. I was born in Benin Republic, but both my parents are Nigerians, so I'm Nigerian.
Okay, cool. So, how was your time in Benin Republic?
It's a peaceful place, and I got loved by the people there, and I feel like that's home because I was literally born there. So it's a peaceful place. That's home.
Okay. How is it different from Nigeria?
Peace.
Peace?
Yeah, that's the difference. Because yeah, it's really peaceful, no war, it's well organized, and the government is doing things in favor of the people. Stuff like that. But in Nigeria, it's more different. There is I feel like we don't have the, should I say, we don't have a say.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that in Nigeria. Because if you want something, it is presented that we do things. It looks as if we have a say. It's more like voting. You vote for the people you want, but yet it's a different thing you see at the end. So that's like an example, something like that.
But Nigeria is a democratic country, right?
Yes, it is.
And it's called Federal Republic of Nigeria. So you have a president there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The government, everyone ministers and
Okay, that's lovely. As you said that Benin Republic is more peaceful in Nigeria, because I have also seen a lot of vlogs and all. They said Nigeria is a bit dangerous country. They say. So do you think it's true? Because I've also heard people saying that after 6 p.m. in evening, mostly they shut their shops and there's no one on the road. Is it true? Does that happen?
it depends on the area.
Okay.
It depends on how dangerous the area is, because in Lagos you cannot tell me 6 o'clock everything is shut down.
Right.
Because they are hardworking and it's more like a busy place.
Yeah.
And there's another place called Ibadan, because I went there for more like clinicals, like to learn something. And literally by 9, everywhere is like you could drop a pin and you will hear the sound.
Oh.
By 9. Very quiet.
So it is different for the area.
It just depends on there.
And also I read that in North they are mostly Muslims and in South they are mostly Christian people.
Yeah.
So where do you lie? Where was your place, home?
South.
In South?
Yeah.
What was the name of city?
Where I come from exactly?
Yeah.
Or Abia State.
Okay.
And we speak Igbo.
Okay.
In Nigeria, we have like different dialects. There are a lot, and the 3 main ones that it's actually been taught in schools in order for us to understand Nigeria and all that is Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. I am Igbo.
Okay.
And there is Yoruba, and then there is Hausa. Then the Hausa, that's the northern part. They speak Hausa, and they are Muslims. Most of them are Muslims. And for the Igbo and Yoruba, most of them are Christians. I also have Yoruba Muslims too, but you hardly find Igbo Muslim. That's where I come from. You hardly find, but they are kind of rare.
Okay. What are the misconceptions, stereotypes which you feel Nigerians have to face outside Nigeria, of course?
So the thing is, in Nigeria, they think they all are Igbo.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know we have different dialects, different ethnic groups and all that. And it's kind of broad, like, and so amazing, so cool, because we have different things, different ways of life and stuff like that. So people think that because more other African countries, they think that when you just talk of Nigeria, they think we're mostly Igbos.
Oh.
So, and that's not true. That's definitely not true. It's just that the Igbo people are more, I think people believe, and I accept because I fall in that category. They believe we like money. So we work so hard to get money. And literally anywhere you go around the world, you will find an Igbo person working to get money. So yeah.
They
that's
are
what-
hardworking people,
Very hard.
driven people that they want, to do good in their life. They want to upgrade.
Yeah,
So that's
the thing that keeps us going, because with everything going on in Nigeria, it's the people are still surviving, not because of the government, but because of their hard work. Actually, they're really hardworking and they do things to survive.
Yeah, right. How's the situation in Nigeria now? Was it better before or?
Yeah, it was. The thing is, when it was better, it didn't seem better. But then it became worse, and then we missed the part that didn't seem better, but I don't know if you get me. So
It's okay.
it's actually that back then before that was it's been long. Anyways, but when I did my secondary school, high school
Okay.
in Nigeria, it was there were things happening though, but things were not so expensive. But now, Jesus, we can't like Naira is trash now, literally. The other time, I was my brother wanted to send me money, and then 100,000 is 3,800 pesos.
100,000. Oh my
Naira.
God.
That's how bad it is. So now it's terrible. The money it's not good. So people from outside country, if you are earning money in dollars, it's good for you. But if you're earning money in Naira, no, it's not good. And see how bad it is? The currency is bad and the things are expensive again. So it's very tough for people in Nigeria.
For the native people who are living there to earn a bread, it's getting hard. I mean, okay, let's move on. Nigeria has lots of diverse cuisines. I mean, the food, I guess it's good, right?
Yeah.
So what's your go-to food? What do you like the most?
So my favorite is egusi.
What's that?
It's I don't know if I say melon seed, it's not the normal watermelon. No.
Okay.
It's kind of white, and then you grind it,
Okay.
you blend it, and they have different ways of making the food, but it's so nice. And then we have like the cassava. It just depends on what you want to take with it. We call it swallow. So you kind of wrap it and then dip it into your soup ocean. It's so good. So yeah, we have different food. It's so nice. And for the Yoruba people, they're known for amala. That's for the Yoruba people. For the Hausas, should be, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think it's too low. But we love fufu. Every time here they're always saying, "Flourish, you gotta make fufu for me," because I think that's our food and that's what people know us for. We Igbo people.
What do you miss the most when you're away from Nigeria?
I miss the church. I'm sorry.
Is it different? I really want to ask that is it oh yeah, tell me about it.
Very lively. They so lively. Like, we believe that instead of you to go to the club, you go to church and you worship God, and then you have fun too. Because,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a different thing I'm hearing. That's
You
lovely.
get it right. Because in the club, you have fun, you dance, it's the same thing also. And then we believe that we're worshiping God in that same way. Not exactly the same way, but it's lively, it's interesting, and having fun and worshiping God together, like a wing.
What else do you want? Yeah, exactly.
And the preaching is so good. It just depends, and also, when it's your people teaching you and they understand you, they get your language and stuff like that. It's actually easy to flow. And I mean, the one thing that is so good about our church is our music. And the Yoruba people have their music, the Igbo people have their music, and then the houses, and everything is so beautiful. If you mix everything together, it's so good and fun.
Yeah, I've mostly seen African peoples, not specifically Nigerian, because we cannot distinguish who is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they love dancing.
Yeah.
They love having good time. They love music.
Yeah.
And actually, they're really lively.
Yeah.
So that's great to hear that they're even lively in the church.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, moving on. Cannot answer Nigeria, okay? This is a question.
Okay.
So, if you could visit any place in the world, where would you be right now and why? Not Nigeria, not Benin Republic.
Oh God. Okay. Everyone in Nigeria always want to go to the USA.
Okay.
I don't think it's a Nigerian thing. I think it's an African or worldwide thing or something. Everyone wanna go to USA, but for me, that was my dream until a friend of mine from Netherlands went there and he was like, "Yo, I prefer Netherlands to that place. There's no much difference, just that they speak English in USA." Then I'll be like, okay, I think I'll go for Netherlands because of the whole races being happening in USA.
Right.
And they don't know the difference. We're all black.
Right. Yeah.
So it's really hard. So in Netherlands, you're not gonna have so much problems like that. And since it looks like it's more like a mirror of USA, based on what my friend said, I think I'll go for Netherlands.
Lovely. That's lovely. That's a good answer with a story. So,
Yeah.
very good. Okay. Why do you think many Nigerian students choose to study abroad? Because just as I told you before, I have seen Nigerian students in India also. Because I asked them specifically, where are you from? Like, not because people have this misconception that everybody is from Africa. They
Yeah.
don't know that Africa is a continent, and there are so many. I guess there are 83 countries there, or 83 plus countries in Africa.
Yeah.
So I was like, where are you from? Which country? It's like Nigeria. And I was in ninth grade, I guess, or something. And it was a great experience to see somebody of a color there.
Yeah.
I can see white people all around the world because they have the privilege.
Yeah.
But we people, brown people, and black people, we are hustling.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we always want to go to USA. Because it's also a thing in India. Yeah. Because people who work hard, people who hustle, they want to see what it is like to live in a world-class country, first-class country. So yeah, so tell me about it. Why do you think we go?
So in Nigeria, our education system is trash,
Oh,
like really bad. I only did the high school in Nigeria, and I came out because when it has to do with the you said it's college, but it's university
Okay.
to us. So when it has to do with something like that. If you for like medical school here is 4 years.
Yeah.
If it's set aside the pre-med, it's 4 years. So in Nigeria, if for example you have 4 years to do your medical school, yeah, you just have to add like 2 to 3 more years to do it. If you are unlucky, you add 4 or 5. It just depends. It just depends because they do have
strikes.
Yeah. They
Okay.
have strikes and the
Qualification?
I think they call it acid strike or something. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
I didn't school there, so for the university I didn't. But it's like teachers not accepting to teach
Okay, got
stuff
it.
like that.
Okay.
So no school, you can have like 1 month, like 2-3 months not going to school. And it's not as if you're gonna do it online, you're at home. And it's taking more time, so you just have to like add more extra years instead of you to waste time. Because so many of us were not young going to school, especially people doing medicine. They're mostly like old. When I say old, not really old, but advanced and stuff like that. So they go there and then time passes, stuff like that, and then it's more like wasting your time. And then you don't get like a good quality of education here. And in India, we believe that India is the best place to study medicine, and people go there for treatment.
Yeah.
So if you want to study medicine, I feel like in Nigeria, we believe that it's the best place to be in. If you have the money and the financial capacity, you go to India.
Wow. That's good good to hear. Even I've also seen a lot of people coming to India for treatments because India is it provides good quality, and B, it's not that expensive like US and all. So I guess that's why they choose India. So can you take me through your school life, like when you were like, suppose just tell me how your day used to be. How when you used to wake up, what was your first period like, and your school used to end when you were in Benin Republic, or any time you can tell me.
Okay, so my high school, which we call secondary school, was in Nigeria. So for me, I think I was in the hostel. So in our hostel, it's not like this where you have freedom. This is you kind of have freedom here.
We are adults now.
Yeah, that's the difference. So over there, it's from 6 a.m. you wake up, then you go study. You have we call it prep. So we come together, we study, not together, but just sit and then study a book, and just for like an hour, and then you go have your bath, go to school.
So you wake up, you study, and then you take a bath, and then you go to school?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So then school starts by like 8 o'clock. We have our assembly where you come together, we sing, pray, if it's the Muslim way or the Christian way, and also have our national anthem there. And more like if they have anything to tell us, it's going to be that morning. So once we're done, we go to class, and I think sometimes we have like extra lessons after school.
Oh.
Yeah. Then by 6 o'clock, you know that you're done. If we have extra lessons.
If we have extra.
But if there is no lessons, just like 2 p.m. I guess I forgot it. So 2 p.m. I think. So, yeah.
Same for India. We used to have assembly. Or everybody was standing in a queue, right?
Yeah.
Height-wise, preferentially.
Yeah.
And then we will have our prayers. We will have some thoughts of the day or something like that. And then we'll have a national anthem. Exactly the same. If some information has to get out, we will do that. And then we go to our classes. It's divided into like period 1, 2, 3, like that. So a particular subject, and then it's done. 45 minutes, I guess, the class used to last.
Everything? Or just one?
One class, 45 minutes. Second class, 45 minutes. I guess was it 45 minutes? Yeah, it was 45 minutes. Yeah. And then after 3 or 4 classes, we have a lunch break.
Same
right?
here too. Yeah.
And then we used to have another 2 classes, I guess, more, and then we're off to our home.
Same here too.
What were the subjects in your school? Like for us, we had science, we had English, we had Hindi. Hindi is our language in India we speak, and we had maths, we had social science also. Then what else did we have? We had library period, we had dance periods.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Entertainment stuff, games period where we used to play, and all sort of those things. So what there was?
Almost the same, but without the dance and game period. What we do, we also have social science, economics, CRK. Africanism for the Muslims, but for the Christians, like Christian religion knowledge. Yeah,
Wow.
CRK. And French too. Yeah. It's just terrible in Nigeria. Oh, so bad.
So bad?
Coming from me that stayed in the country where they speak French. So when I get there, I'm like, what the hell? I'm just teaching. Well, yeah.
So you can speak French?
Yeah, I do. I can speak French.
Wow. So how many languages you can speak? Just two, French and English?
That's all. But in Nigeria, for the Yoruba, I understand the language. I speak not so good, but I can communicate in Yoruba.
So you can understand?
I understand.
Yeah, but you can make a few words also out of it.
You know, there's a way you behave and you can I don't know how to put it, but there's a way I can speak the language and it will seem like I do understand. I can speak so well, but no, I'm not that good. So yeah.
All right. Okay. So, can you share some of your favorite Nigerian traditions or festivals?
Oh God.
Are those the same? Like for Christians, you have Halloween, you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, or are there more there?
Okay. So So this is kind of different. This is worldwide, yeah. What
Yeah,
did you say?
Take your time.
I'm not really good at this, but if you talk about festival, it's like,
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't really know, but I didn't stay in Nigeria.
Yeah,
like I said.
right.
But in the Republic, I can say it's okay. Because they're known for the public voting. Yes, yeah, like that. So I think they're proud of it, so I can talk about it. So,
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So it's more like they celebrate their gods, and it's mostly like it's more. They do more of the celebration and all that than our family. They have a day, which I don't know. They have a day they celebrate it. So why is everywhere is just so colorful? There's noise everywhere. So yeah, but for Nigeria, they have celebrations, but
You don't know. Tell me about what are the different celebrations in your house, like your parents and you guys. What you used to celebrate?
I'll tell you about that. We are very simple, and it's just more like maybe we have the Christmas or Mother's Day, Father's Day. Yeah, which is simple. We don't do much.
Yeah.
But if I want to talk about our marriage, it's kind of different.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Yes.
Because for the Igbo people, yeah, it's very beautiful. It's so good. Where we have the clothes we put on, it's very nice. We have beads we put on, and then we do the traditional white marriage too, and the court marriage. Yeah, that's three. We do everything.
Three marriages.
Yeah.
Wow. So one the proper white marriage. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Wow. A gown, a beautiful gown, or tuxedo. The guy is wearing lovely. And then other one is a proper traditional one.
Yeah. And they have different ways of doing that. Or there's one thing that is so common for the Igbos. The lady has to get a palm wine.
No.
It's more like
Okay.
I don't know which palm wine. It's white in color, and then you kind of hold it, and then the men are gonna be seated together. You have to look for your man. So when you find him, you give him the palm wine to drink, and then you put your french fries inside them.
Wow.
So beautiful.
Lovely. It's a beautiful tradition.
Yeah.
How do you used to get married? Like in the proper traditional way? If you're given a choice.
Okay.
In proper traditional way, or like suppose you have given a choice that you can only get married in a traditional way, or either a proper Christian marriage, like in a white attire. Which will you choose?
Okay. If that's tough.
It's tough, right?
Because I love the traditional and then white. I don't like the core because it's so simple.
Right. Yeah, Nigeria, like when I was saying that I was watching this vlog, those people, you wear such beautiful attires, such beautiful costumes. Yeah, colorful, all colorful. So it was so lovely to see that. The guy was buying some, a green whitish color he was buying. It was so nice.
So if he went for the green whitish one, our flag is green white green.
I know, it's green, white, green. Yeah, I know that. So you bought that. Right. Is the clothing different for Muslims and for other Christians? Like, if by look, can you distinguish that this guy has to be a Muslim?
You know, it's not really, but it looks like you know how you guys do the sari thing, and then there's something you put on your head like a scarf. Yeah, they have like a scarf they put over.
Here, right? Hijab. It's
Not hijab. They put hijab. Yeah, they put hijab on, but if you see them on the hijab, you know they're Muslims. And if you also see them have like a scarf over their head and tie it like a hijab, you get to know that okay, that's a Muslim. And they have this, you call it something else, but they call it lali. The decoration of the hand thing, you guys do.
Hina, that's what people are. Mehendi, that's what
They call it lali.
Lali, okay.
So that's what they put. So you know, okay, that's a Muslim.
Okay. You have Muslim friends?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. My very close friend in high school, still friends. Her name is Fatia.
Okay.
Fatia.
Fatia. What are your friends doing right now? The friends you used to have, what have they opted? Like you became a doctor, so what are they doing? Yeah, of course, yes, your sister.
So, literally, everyone is still pushing the goals. Still going for the nursing, going for some business stuff. I don't really know. But yeah, they all started it. So we really know so much, but we know that, okay, they're going for, some are going for music.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are for music, business, and stuff like that.
Lovely. Talking about music, Nigeria is the place who gave birth to Afro beats and which is quite famous all over the world now. So do you have a favorite artist or what is your take on Afro beats? What do you think about it?
It's different. It defines us because we love good music and it's more like we love to vibe too. So it defines us. And it's also more like it's an opportunity to tell our stories and all that. Because so many people in Nigeria, they do that. They tell their stories through the music. And then, like I said, we love to have fun. So we're having fun, but telling a serious story. And if you want to know about their life, so many of them have to listen to the songs. We lost someone. Yeah, Mubad. We lost him. His songs were so good. People were vibing to it, but we didn't know he was depressed. Yeah, and then he died. So one of it defines us, and like I said, we love to have fun. So it's amazing that we vibe to, and it's so cool, and it's different. And when you hear it, you're like, okay, this is Nigerian. So.
Lovely. Also, as you said that you have a sister who's from Africa, not essentially from Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen this trend that you people, the African community, you're so tight that you care about each other so much that if you are outside also you find each other.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about it? How come you find people here?
So, example in this place where you don't find Africans easily, I feel like the thing is, we always say that if we would have seen each other, like my sister here, her name is Asta, if we would have seen each other outside, back at home, we wouldn't even care, we don't care, just walk past it. I feel like when you come to an outside country, we feel connected and we feel like we understand each other, so why don't we come together and stuff like that. So I feel like when we see each other, we see family. So when you see family, you see connection.
Right.
So I feel it's better to deal with people that understand you better. You don't have to explain so much. They know, okay. Even if we have some disagreement, because me and my sister, my friend, we always complain. We compare Nigerians to Cameroonians, like Cameroonian. I just said that in French. It's a Cameroonian. So we always compare Nigeria to Cameroon. But if it has to do with staying, if we're among other people that are not Africans, we stick together.
Lovely. Yeah. Nice way to support each other because in a foreign land we need someone, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So talking about foreign land, how are your friends here? You must have Indian friends because you are studying in DMSM, right?
Yeah. Because when I came here the first time, it was very bad. I was like, how am I going to cope? Because literally even the English accent is kind of different. And then it was so hard to listen, to understand. And then when they talk, I'll be like, what did you say? Yeah. And then they go like, oh God. They literally avoid me.
Yeah.
So that was the heartbreaking thing. But later on, I had to like, okay, you have to come out of your comfort zone, understand them, understand the accent, and then when they talk. Because even my accent is also bad to someone else. We're just literally different.
Right. We come from different parts of the world.
So I feel like it's the language that is coming to the English. English is not even our language, no. So I feel when they talked to me back then, I didn't really get it. But staying with them, understanding them, you see that they're amazing people. Oh my God. I'm always opportunity to have amazing friends, like amazing friends that understand and they support. That's one thing I love about Indians is that they won't leave you behind. They won't. My friends never leave me behind. When I'm finding difficulties and because I wanted to move. That was one thing that got me so attached to one of my friends. I wanted to move to another apartment. She missed class for me. She literally came. She packed my stuff. I was like, yo, this love is so unconditional. Yo. So I feel like I was having a bad, should I say, what's the word I would use? I didn't understand the English until I got to understand them. And I feel like tomorrow, if someone's like, I don't understand this guy, they can come to me and I can explain it to them. I feel like it's so nice. I have nice, good friends.
That's lovely. So, because you have so many Indian friends, what did you learn about Indian culture from them?
Yeah. The dance.
Okay.
The party, like I don't know, the celebration is just colorful, beautiful because you see everyone in beautiful ties. Like, oh my god, you know, we all see each other or like we see each other in uniforms, and then when there is time for a celebration, you see your friends coming looking all pretty, but like, yo, you look like a movie star. Like, you look good and so beautiful, and I love the fact that they embrace their culture because especially in Nigeria, many of us are. For me, we're living most of the things we learned. We call it evil, but it's not good. But I feel like Indians keep it and they pass it down to the children.
Wow.
And they don't forget. See, and amongst my friends, they keep saying, at our place we do things like this. It's so cool.
They don't forget their roots.
Yeah, it's so cool. I feel like they're respectful. Like they don't want to leave it. But unlike us. We leave it. We really don't care. But like, when you want to talk about certain things from our place, we're like, that's a good thing.
Lovely. Oh God, I told you before also that I love the way Africans talk, the way they express their words. I love it. There are lots of shows I have watched just because there were amazing cast there, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, so there was two characters I really loved. The way they used to express, the way they used to talk. I was like, man, I want to learn like that. I want to be like that. You know, it's really nice. It's really nice. I try to be like them, but I'm sure I cannot, mimic properly. But it's lovely. That's why I really wanted to have you, because I wanted to, be on camera, talk the way you talk, tell the people what Nigerians can do and what they have in their mind, because everyone in the world is working for a better future, right? And I guess Nigeria is working way too hard because the people, they're working, but the government is so corrupted. I shouldn't say it, but it is. Like, people are accepting this, and I love it that people accept it. People know the reality. I should not say this, but in India, it's not like we're corruption free. It's not like our government is the best government. No, but people don't want to talk about it. People are like, none of our business. It's okay. Oh, our life is going smoothly. Okay, your life is going smoothly, but what about the people who are below poverty line? They deserve a good life, right? Yeah. So I totally understand what those people feel when they say that our government is bad. They don't care about us. So that's what I really understand.
One thing about Nigerians is the togetherness. I don't know if there's a word like that, but
Unity.
Yeah. We don't care about our government. Literally, we cannot. It is what it is. We have done what we could do. We've said, we've spoken. But one thing I love is the unity. If you need to succeed in Nigeria, you just need. I feel like if the world like you, or if Nigerians like you, for example, you put your music out there, and then you just post. If Nigerians like you, you're gonna go far, because we're everywhere. There's nowhere you go to, you won't find a Nigeria. Just like Indians do.
Yeah.
You won't find a Nigeria. It's not possible. You will literally find a Nigeria. So they're going to support you. You're gonna see the comment section. You're gonna see everything. That's how it is there. So I feel like since the government is not good, we are doing things together to find solutions to our problems, which is not going to be so effective, but I feel like it's going to make things better a little bit. So I think that's pretty much it.
Are there Indians in Nigeria?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah, I feel like Indians work in Nigeria too.
Wow. I had no idea about it. They're everywhere.
Everywhere, that's what I say. Everywhere.
Lovely. So what are your plans after you become a doctor? Do you want to go back to Nigeria or do you want to go? No, right?
No.
Yeah. Do you know anyone in your family or neighbors or friends who is a doctor and working in Nigeria?
Friends,
Anyone?
I know doctors
You know doctors?
and nurses in Nigeria.
Yeah. What's their condition like? How much do they get? What do
We
you
didn't
think?
get paid well.
No.
In Nigeria, there's a thing they say, I am not 100% sure.
Okay,
That's
it's
what I
okay.
heard. So in Nigeria, I think outside, nurses get paid more than doctors, is that true?
True. That's true.
But in Nigeria, doctors get paid more than nurses,
In India as well.
right? But I feel like the nurses do more of the work, more of the job, everything, the dirty work, everything. When I say dirty work, I mean like the filthy things,
Yeah. Yeah.
food and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and they get paid less for that. The doctors.
My parents, they're nurses. My mother and father both are nurses. And they wanted me to be a doctor because they knew the condition in India. What they do to the nurses, right? They work. I feel they have more experience than the doctor.
Yeah.
And they are there with the patient. If you are ill, the doctor is going to be there, but it's going to be like rounds. They'll come in on rounds. But the nurse is going to be there with you for like they know you, like what you are, like what's your progress, if you're not doing good or whatever. So yeah, in India too, the nurses they don't get the due credit that they should get, but good for you that you're thinking that because same. If I will get a choice, of course I'm not gonna go back to India. It's not that we don't get much. We could get a good pay, but I want to do much better, right? So to get that, I need to seek opportunities in different countries. So
That's
I
what
got you.
a friend of mine, a friend of mine in class, she said it's more like taking money from the rich to serve the poor, something like that.
Yes, that's very true. Your friend said exactly right that in India it said that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer because they're sabotaging the poorers. The poor people, they don't have a say. Same like in Nigeria, they don't have a say. And the rich people, the government isn't there.
Yeah.
So they can do whatever they want with the government. People will not agree again, but this is true. Deep down, they know that this is happening. So yeah, that's true. Okay, so what are some cultural similarities and differences you saw when you came here? Like you have been here for around 2 years now, right? You did your
A year.
no, I met you last year, right? That time you were doing your BS from San Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can meet, so it's like a year.
Okay, so a year. So what does this year has taught you? Like, what are the similarities and differences in Philippines and Nigeria? Are there any? In food, maybe?
Oh, different. Very different. Very different. The only thing is that we would say we have is everyone has that. I think it's rice.
Yeah,
So rice is everywhere. They love rice here, but we have a modernized rice.
Oh wow.
It's more like just like Indians, yeah. Like chicken biryani, yeah.
I saw. Yes, I was doing this also on YouTube. I was seeing the different cuisines, and there was this picture. There was rice which was yellowish in color,
Yeah.
right? And there was chicken on the side. It just seemed like biryani, but I am sure the name was
fried rice and jollof rice.
Yeah,
Jollof
jollof rice. That yeah.
The fried rice is yellowish, and then the jollof rice is.
Okay.
I don't know what.
I got
gonna be red,
orangish,
brown,
red,
yeah.
yeah.
So it looks like the chicken biryani, and you guys rice. It looks like it, but it's different.
It's different. What is your favorite snack? Like I also saw this thing called tom tom. In Nigeria, it's like a menthol.
Tom Tom.
Yeah, Tom Tom. There's one other thing, moi moi. Yeah,
Yeah. It's made with beans. It's grinded beans, and then you put your spice and everything you want to put, and then you just. Some people use in cellophane. Some people just put in certain plates, and some people use something like this, some wraps, and then you put inside the water.
steaming.
Yeah. Then it comes out kind of sweet. That's the moi moi.
That's the moi moi.
Yeah.
And also, I also saw this. In Philippines also they have Milo, the brand Milo, right? And in Nigeria also
We do. They call there when I got here they call it Milo.
Milo.
But over there is Milo.
Milo, right? Okay. Yeah, they pronounce differently. Milo.
But it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, that's a similarity. Yeah. I know. It's not in India. We have different kind of brands to add like in the milk. We have Bonvita, Horlicks, Complan. We don't know about them.
But we have Bonvita too.
Bonvita you have?
Milo, yeah.
Wow. It's of Cadbury, the brand Cadbury Bonvita. I love it. I bought it when I went to India. I bought it in ample amount to drink, but I didn't get the chance to drink because I don't like the milk here. I mean, I cannot have the powdered milk. In India, we have the milk straight out of cow.
Oh.
So I'm habitual of that.
The thing I love about Indian is the snacks. Oh my god. When my friends come back, like literally when they give me some, especially the chocolate, it's out of the world. It's so good. It is different.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
Seriously?
The chocolate is different.
Oh my
It's so
God.
like most of the time when they just come back and then they'll be like, okay, you have snacks because I have cousins who used to get their snacks and classes now. So when they go, do you have any snacks? They'll be like, okay, I have chocolate. When I take it, they'll be like, this is not from the Philippines. This is India.
Yes, and that's true.
They say
I can also. Our chocolate is more rich in flavor.
Yeah.
I don't like Philippine chocolate. No offense, but I really don't like it. So I don't have it, and it's much sweet. The chocolate here is much sweet.
Yeah.
And like it should be sweet, but it not should be like that. My tooth starts paining when I eat the chocolate here. So yeah, fine. Do you have any favorite Indian dish? Have you tried different kind of food? Parotha?
Oh my god.
It's like a bread, right?
Oh my god. Paratha with the chicken sauce. That's my best. I used to like, there's the other one. I'm sorry, I forgot
That's
the
okay.
name.
Just tell me what it looks like.
It looks like the paratha, but it's just like, it's flat.
Okay.
More flat than
Chapati, roti?
Chapati.
Okay.
That used to be my favorite until I got introduced to paratha. Damn it, it's so good.
It's very good. I agree with you. Parotha is a very South Indian thing. We in North, I'm from North side, we have paratha, which is like a filling. So we'll have the same thing, but inside it we will have potatoes or onions or cabbage or like something like that. So we love it. I had that in my lunch for my lunch. So I had that. Yeah. I had curd, yogurt. I had yogurt, and I had aloo paratha, which is potato. So yeah, I loved it. Okay. Also, when I asked you to tell me about yourself, you said that you have a firm belief in God, right? You have, like I love that. That a girl of your age, we are of the same age, right? 22 years old we are now. I feel that we navigate a lot of our life with the faith that we have in God, that He's up there, it's okay, everything is gonna be okay. Because like for me, I'm a Hindu, we have so many gods. It's confusing sometimes, but we have so many gods, and it's lovely that we have so many gods to worship. But my parents introduced me to a concept which is more on the side of spirituality, that there's this one thing which is a higher power, and it doesn't have a shape or a form, it's just there, and you can worship them. That's what I used to do, meditation and all that. So that is great. Can you talk to me about Christianity? Because I just know there are two types of Christians. One is Catholic and the other one is Protestant, right? One worships Jesus, one worships Mother Mary. That's all I know. I don't know much about it. Though I have attended a few prayers, but in India it was there. Because my neighbors, they were Christians. So I was invited on a Sunday and I loved it. And I loved the way they were praying for everyone. They prayed for the people in the room, they prayed for the people outside, they prayed for the government, for everyone. So it was like, wow, you think about everyone.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about that?
So, first of all, I would like to talk about what you said, the Catholic thing. For me, I feel like having a relationship with God is personal. I don't believe in the Catholic, Pentecostal, all these things. Because first, I started off with what my parents presented to me. We have God, we worship Him, like, and things like the spiritual governs the physical, stuff like that. But with time, it was no longer about what my parents said to me, although it was like a guideline or something like this. But it was more like a relationship with Him, my experience with Him, with God, and how things happen, what I read about Him from the Bible and all that. So it became more like a personal stuff to me than what my parents said to me. And then I have been to different churches, except the Catholic, sorry. But I have friends that are Catholics and all that. They tell me about the Catholics and all that. But I would really shock you that one thing, because there is a God and then we know there is devil, that is the bad one and stuff like that. So one thing he is trying to do is to cause separation between everyone, and no one understands that. Because more like the Catholic believe that we serve God in this way. I feel like we are serving the same God.
Yeah, right.
It's all the same thing.
Yes.
Because you're talking about Mary, literally it's the same thing, the same Bible and all that. It's kind of, I feel like the Catholic have more knowledge. Yeah, that I would give it to them. They have more knowledge. But I feel what the devil is trying to do is to cause separation. Because I'm a Pentecostal, yeah?
Okay.
And in the Pentecostal, they're also causing separation between them. There is what they call the law, there's what they call the religion. I don't really get it. For me, I feel like being a Christian, and it's more like a personal thing. I feel like we shouldn't focus on the whole separation thing. That's what that was trying to do. That's even check the whole world. That's the thing causing problems. In every country, every continent, everything, separation. My friend's place, Cameroon, my sister here, they have the French-speaking Cameroonians and then they have the English-speaking Cameroonians. They want to separate and then there's war. Stuff like that, inequality and stuff like that. I feel like that is one thing, that is a weapon that no one understands, no one sees it, no one takes it serious. Separation. No one actually really takes it serious. So for me, people ask me and then I just answer it for answering sake. I'm Pentecostal. But if you check it, I'll be like, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, stuff like that.
No, it's okay. It was all about this. What is your take on Christianity? Because I loved the way you answered that you have a firm belief in God. So that was lovely because I guess at some point of time when you get old, everybody starts believing in God because the death is near. So it's good. It's good. Okay, now moving ahead. Do you watch movies?
Yeah.
You do? You watch Bollywood movies or Hollywood movies or Nollywood movies?
Everywood movies.
Everywood movies. Okay. This is an interesting fact that Nollywood movies, they are from Nigeria, right? And they have surpassed Hollywood also. Like the highest I guess is Bollywood, which is from India. Then it's Nollywood and then it's Hollywood. So it's in the top 3. Wow. It's producing so many movies. I have the exact statement. I'm not sure if it's there. Yeah. So Nigerian cinema is Africa's largest movie industry in terms of both value and number of movies produced per year.
Yeah.
So do you have any favorite actor? Is there any favorite movie? And is there any a movie which you will suggest someone to watch if they want to know the Nigerian cinema?
I think there is one that talks about the things that are really happening in Nigeria.
Wow, okay. You were telling me about the movie. Which was that?
I would recommend you Kenny Boys. Because Kenny Boys, it just talks about the political crimes and everything. You know, we always talk about the things happening in Nigeria, the bad government, the things happening that doesn't favor people. It's just a movie for that. I feel like that's the best movie to talking about the whole thing. We just
Do you watch other realities? Do you watch any good? Okay. Lovely, that is nice. But how do you think the Nigerian cinema is different from other countries?
the thing that makes us different and special and sets us apart is we tell true stories, thrillers. So what we watch is actually what really happens. Because we Nigerians sometimes when we're watching the movie, like before it ends, we understand what's gonna happen. That's actually what happens.
Ah, okay. It's very real life based.
Yeah. So I think that's what is different from other movies. Because other movies are just like fantasy and stuff like that.
Correct.
And when there is a movie that is true life story based, stuff like that, in other movies, they let you know, they write it down. But we, like, ours is usually, so that's 95%
Wow. Okay, now we have reached the point where we have completed. We're going to have reached the end of the video. But one last thing, which was my favorite question, because it's about childhood. So, what's your favorite and most memorable moment of your childhood?
It's my 10 years old. Yeah. I taught my first one was kid, so it was sad. I didn't show the happy kid. I was actually a happy kid, and they didn't even know. My mom surprised me, and I went to church for the normal service. And at the end of the service, they called me out the children partner. Children are set aside, so we teach them in their level. So they called me out and so everyone said happy birthday to it. Thing that was memorable, and I think that was, should I say, that was the last aside from this last month. My last month birthday I cut a cake. But before the last month birthday, that was the last time I had to cut a cake on my birthday.
It was the most memorable time. Wow. Lovely. How was the experience?
Oh, you didn't have birthday again?
No, this is a podcast. because I got the answer, so we are at the end. So how was the experience like?
I feel like this is an opportunity
Wow.
to open up and talk about certain things that I know it has been 8 years, but I don't just talk about it. And then makes me realize, it reminds me of certain things that are happening in our country. So it reminds me of my culture and something like that. Just 8 years, but no one thinks about it, but you just really need to remember everything.
Lovely. I'm so happy that you came. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.